Hey guys, Kaiser here.
GreyWitch is here too.
Welcome to Let's Play Megaman X2, Part 2. Last time we defeated the first 4 Mavericks, and we got Zero's first part. We plan on defeating the next 4 Mavericks and getting the rest of Zero's parts, again, all without backtracking.
We're also gonna give fun facts and trivia from the Megaman X official complete works.
So, without further ado, let's go. Okay.
So, I really like Flame Stag's level.
Me too, it's the token fire stage. I usually like the fire stages.
Except in Megaman X6.
Yep. Well, anyway, as you guys just saw, ride that little beetle thing up and you can get the first
E-Tank.
collectible, the sub-tank. And then right up here is the heart tank. You just got to get up fast enough, and if you have the armor piece and it's fully charged, just 2 shots will do it. And there we go. Man, I love the music in this stage too.
I do too.
Okay, so we're gonna go for the next Zero part. So you gotta break this thing here. And we are already here. So we're going to be fighting Violen, I believe. Yep, there he is. We're going to be fighting Violen. And he's weak to the bubbles. Unfortunately, the boss is also weak to the bubbles. So around halfway, I'm going to have to turn this thing off and start using my regular buster. He's a really annoying boss, because he's kind of governed by RNG. Ow. That ball of... Ow!
Ow. just get hit by all of them.
Yes. All of the spiked balls. So anyway, that's what I was talking about with RNG. Sometimes the ball is in a really good pattern. Sometimes it hits you like every single time. It cannot be. Now the unification is in jeopardy.
That's a big word for Violen.
Right? I used to call him Bubbles.
Why?
Because he's weak to bubbles, and I thought he looked like a gorilla, and that reminded me of Bubbles the monkey from DBZ, who I believe was named after Bubbles the monkey, which was Michael Jackson's pet. Long train of thought there. Oh, by the way, I suck at this corridor here. I'm probably going to get hit by every ow thing. Oh, that wasn't too bad. So, in my opinion, the Stag is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game as long as you have his weakness. He has practically no invincibility frames, and his reset is just a super easy pattern to take advantage of. Ow.
You got hit.
Yep. And here we go. Like I said, hardly any invincibility frames. Uh-huh.
You'd think he would just move.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Or, I don't know, shoot up.
Right? Yeah, there's those pretty blue explosions again. Cue the music. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yay!
Team Rocket blasting off again.
He's always so pleased with himself.
Right? So let's see, where does it end up? Morph Moth. Okay. So this is why I like doing Crystal Snail, because to get the heart tank in this stage, you need Crystal Snail's ability.
It's true. I was there.
Right. So here we go. Gonna kill these guys. Crystal him.
This is actually a really dark level, because aren't those things like zombies or like mind-controlled things?
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure. They are creepy.
Because this is a junk level.
I know where this thing is, so I just use the saw on it, but if you didn't know where it was, that's what the helmet is for. And that's also why the helmet kind of sucks, because you need to pretty much spam it, have it target a secret place, and you can't even use your weapons while it's targeting.
So you gotta wait.
So the chest piece is useful, though, because the chest piece halves damage. You take half damage, and you get that ability, like that attack that X just used. It's only really useful in one area, but, you know. And the mini-boss. These levels are really short. So anyway, for this guy, I like to use the saw. Just charge it up, and as soon as you can hit him, release it. That'll knock the, the dragonfly, the doohickey, out. Then just use your fire, and bam, he's dead. If you hit him on the ground, he dies in one hit. If you hit him in midair, it takes 2. Ow.
He jumped.
Yes, he did. Made me look bad.
He did it on purpose.
Yes. So now we're going to be fighting Serges, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's the only one left. He kind of looks like a certain scientist.
Yes, it's very suspicious.
Suspiciously suspicious.
Okay. I don't like this fight at all. It's too random for me. There are times where I can pretty much beat him without getting hit once. Then there are other times where he almost kills me. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those times where he almost kills me. Ow.
The trick is not to get hit.
Yeah. Oh, is that the trick? I've been doing it wrong this entire time.
Use your harmful moves.
He blocks my harmful moves. There we go. Ow. Ow. I might have to use a sub-tank. I'm going to try really hard not to, though.
Have you tried
Ow.
not getting hit?
Ow. Yes, but then he hits me, so. See? Look at that. Ow. Oh. Okay. Okay. I got him.
I was gonna I laughed anyway, but I was gonna really laugh if you died.
I was holding my breath there. I really didn't want to use a sub-tank because I don't plan on going back to refill my sub-tanks. So, yeah. So anyway, you can get these with a chain. And
or you can just
there we
jump.
go. And I like getting this health pickup. Ow. Good thing that spike doesn't kill you.
Only certain spikes kill you.
Yes, only certain spikes will kill you in one hit.
They're the thin, pointy ones. The fat ones are okay. They disperse the weight a lot better, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay, this guy again. And see, I hit him in midair. It took 2 hits.
Stronger in the air.
No, I think it's because the fire has like that trail of fire that burns along the ground.
Did you just run into him to get invincibility so you didn't have to fight him?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay, so this boss is really cool. I found this out very recently because it was an achievement in the Legacy Collection. But if you leave this guy alone and you don't do enough damage to him, he gets big as the fight goes on, and he will evolve into the Moth after a period of time.
So apparently, according to, I guess, the Mega Man X lore or whatever, he's a very mysterious Reploid because he changes the way he does.
Interesting. And he's dead already. He's a very weak boss. Cool ideas, but they didn't make him strong enough for most people to actually see a lot of the work that went into this fight.
Unless, of course, you went to him first because you didn't know the order, but...
Yeah, that is true. So now we have all of Zero's parts. Man, Dr. Kane, like, have you noticed how shifty-eyed he is? Like, look
He's
at his crazy, look at his suspicious, crazy old man eyes. I don't like him. Anyway.
His eyebrows. Not really his eyes, it's more like his eyebrows.
Yeah. Well, we have all of Zero's parts, so I'm going to go over to Overdrive Ostrich.
Ostrich?
Yeah, but it's Overdrive, so Overdrive Ostrich.
No, it's as in ostrich.
Okay, fine. You're no fun. So, this stage, I really like it. They introduced the speed bike and everything, and it's a very short stage. The only thing that kind of sucks, though, is the bike is kind of wonky. You can go full throttle. Yeah, you got to make sure you keep hitting. Ow. Just watch. I don't know if I'm going to make it over this or not because it's totally random. Sometimes I make it over. So, see, ran into the side there. Sometimes you make it over, sometimes you don't. I feel like it's RNG. I can do this the exact same way a million times. Half the time I make it, half the time I don't. And I made it. Okay. So this is tricky. And totally did that on purpose, guys. The trick is you have to turn. You have to turn right when the big energy refill, the weapon energy refill is. Turn right when you hit the big one. And here are the leg parts. So now we have all of the armor.
All of them?
Yep. Well, all of the armor, so to speak. Not all of the capsules.
Gotcha.
This one, of course, lets you dash in mid-air, which is super useful. So, I really like this boss. He's kind of like the Spark Mandrill of this level. He freezes when you hit him with his weakness.
He's a lot harder than Spark Mandrill, though, because he jumps in the air so much. And then you can't reach him.
Well, check this out. If you hit him and then when he lands, you like smush yourself against him like this. Ow. Okay, wait. Like this, he won't jump so far. And he just keeps landing in the same area. You just have to run back to his location.
Oh.
Yep. And this way, he won't go up too high. Now watch, I'm going to run far. See? He jumps based on your location.
Ah.
So in my opinion, he's easier than Spark Mandrill. Easier to time. Well, he's dead, so...
For now.
Yeah, for now. So, now on to Magna Centipede.
And the most stupid level in the whole game.
So, you're going to see this level a lot. It's in the intro. If you ever watched the intro to this game, it's here. You're going to see it again in the Maverick Hunter stages. The level itself isn't that bad. It's just super gimmicky, in my opinion. Like, you have to dodge these lights. Yep, see, I hit the light. Okay, time to get the first collectible. His heart is right here. So now we have all the hearts. And then coming up is the E-tank, or the sub-tank, whatever you want to call it.
There's an E on it. I would call it an E-tank.
Yeah.
E is for energy.
Yes, it is. Oh, that was scary.
Oh.
I almost messed up. Okay, here's the sub-tank. Okay, and now we're going to come to the first wireframe boss of the game. Mini boss. He dies in one hit.
So like, seriously, this game really likes its
There you go.
wireframes. But for back then, that was the shit.
Yes,
Those wireframes were so cool.
It was really cool to see. Oh my god, I hit... okay, so the more spotlights you get hit by, the faster these go. Apparently, I hit like every spotlight in the game.
You did.
Yeah.
You wanted to make sure they knew you were coming.
Yes. This boss is weak to fire. But anyway, yeah, back to the wireframe thing. It was new technology back then. It was actually really cool to see. Like 14, 15-year-old me was blown away by the awesome graphics. And the developers were pretty much told to put it everywhere. So it's in the intro to the game. It's this boss fight. You're going to see it later on. They use the wireframe a lot. They actually had to cut content out of the game to make room for the wireframes.
Which kind of ticks me off because, fast forward to 2020, nobody cares. But at the time, it was really cool. They were showing off what they could do.
So this fight... what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, I had heard... apparently Magna Centipede was brainwashed, but he's actually a member of the Zero unit.
Yes, that was in... Again, if you have the Legacy Collection and you go to the museum, it's in his bio that he was part of the Zero unit, and he was brainwashed. Also, fun fact, the developers didn't think that Japanese kids could say centipede. It wasn't a word that was in the vocabulary, I guess, so they called him pretty much the 100-legger. I thought that was interesting.
Well, what do they call centipedes in Japan?
I have no idea. I'll look that up later.
Why not use the word for centipede?
Okay, so now we know where the Maverick Hunter base is.
They really are shifty eyebrows.
Yeah, it's really creepy.
Here's my thing. How did they get Zero's control chip without his other parts? Wouldn't his control chip be with the rest of his body parts?
According to the Legacy Museum... By the way, I think we have time for one more stage. But anyway, according to the Legacy Museum, that's all they could find. The other parts... apparently, Kane actually looked at the parts and pretty much said, there's no way I can repair this. But the control chip was completely untouched. So he took that.
And left the other parts there?
Yeah, because he thought they were completely unfixable.
Okay, well, I'm glad they solved that plot hole. I was about to say, that's a dick move, Kane.
Right? But, yeah, Kane just wasn't good enough of, scientist or a mechanic or roboticist.
An archaeologist, so... To be fair, he's an archaeologist, not a roboticist.
I think in the Legacy Collection they say he is technically a roboticist, but
He is. Technically he built Sigma.
Yeah.
Built Sigma, but he can't put Zero back together. I'm just saying. I mean, Zero could put himself back together.
Yes, he hit himself and rebuilt himself. Anyway.
That would be traumatizing. Incredibly painful, too.
Oh, but anyway, back to Violen. I believe he's the boss in this stage. He's much easier now if you have the bubbles, because the bubbles do a lot more damage now. But yeah.
And there's these little bricks that he summons conveniently so you can't get hit by the spike ball.
But yeah, apparently Violen was supposed to have a second form for this fight. But because of the wireframes, they had to cut it. They didn't have enough space to put his second form in there.
Well, they kind of.
They were supposed to have a female ex-hunter, and they were going to be called the Four Guardians. But because of the wireframes...
female gets cut.
Yes. But because of the wireframe stuff, they didn't have enough space, so they just cut it.
They kept Violen, but we can't have a woman in this group.
Apparently. So I think that's all the time we have for part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Comment below and let us know what you thought. If you have any cool Mega Man X stories, or if we missed any trivia that you think is cool, let us know down in the comments. If you want to see the next part, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified when we come out with new content. Again, thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. See ya.
Bye.